Hello, my name is Zachary Doyle, and my educational career began in 2007, where I worked as a swim instructor for the Red Cross. Here, I learned how to basic lesson plan, set goals, and implement teaching of skills necessary to achieve those goals. I then became the head coach of a competitive swim team in Saratoga, California. The swim team consisted of upwards of 250 kids, ages ranging from 2 through 18. Here I learned how to create structured lesson plans for individual age groups and had to teach them to dozens, sometimes hundreds of kids at a time. It was also here that I truly felt the passion for education developing, and I knew that this is something that I was supposed to do. Creating inspiration in children to want to learn and set their own goals. I very much look forward to elaborating on my research topic and why I feel it's not only relevant, but could truly help to swiftly acclimate English language learners to confident and well-rounded English literacy. My research topic analyzes how the effect of implementing theater-based activities into classroom instruction influences fluency and soft skill development of English language learners in the 5th grade classroom. This research is divided into 3 subtopics, which are oral fluency, positive behavior and engagement, and soft skill development. The rationale for approaching this research topic first and foremost addresses the specific needs that English language learners bring into the elementary school classroom. English language learners are amongst the fastest growing student population in the United States, and we need to find a way to address those specific needs. Theater and performance-based activities are very easily integrated into an already established academic curriculum, so not many things need to be modified in order for this research to be implemented. Additionally, theater and performance-based activities are engaging in a variety of ways. These activities allow students to access information visually, verbally, kinesthetically, and emotionally. Finally, theater and performance-based activities have been shown to have social and academic benefits in the classroom, both of which are specific needs for these English language learners. This research will collect data both quantitatively and qualitatively. Student fluency will be tracked through oral reading rate, prosody rated 1 through 5, number of syntactical errors, and number of pauses during oral presentations. This data will be collected primarily through small group observations of individual oral performances, and any other theater or performance-based activities that English language learners are a part of. Soft skills will be rated 1 through 5 on the following 4 categories: adaptability, decision-making, work ethic, and time management. Student behavior and engagement will be tracked primarily through small group focus questions that are taken each month and at the end of each trimester. Here's an example of both the fluency and soft skill development observation sheets. Each English language learner will be observed over the course of a week and observed multiple times throughout the year. These sheets are designed to be very straightforward so that data can be compiled easily and learning trends can be analyzed throughout the course of the year and at each trimester. The primary resources used for this research topic consisted of the National University Library, Google Scholar, and YouTube. The resources vary from scholarly articles, books, and online videos demonstrating various theater and performance activities and how they affect classroom instruction with English language learners. The methodology for this research is as follows. Data will be collected weekly, primarily through observational data collection. The research has been designed so that English language students can be observed both as a whole group as well as individually, allowing us to create general learning trends for EL students as well as focus in on the specific needs for each student. This data will be compiled at each trimester and then again at the end of the year. Small group focus questions will be completed at each month and then again at each trimester. EL students will be selected simply by choosing the next 5 students that have not participated in a small group. Each English language learning student will be observed 1 day a week, and learning trends will be developed at the end of each trimester. These learning trends will be developed according to the analysis of how these students are performing the strengths and weaknesses according to the fluency and soft skill observational sheets. Future goals will be oriented around those learning trends. If I could go back and redo this research from ground zero, the first thing that I feel is most important is organization. Because this research incorporates so much data and different avenues of data, each student has 3 separate observational sheets that's being completed for them each week, each month, and at the end of each trimester. So organizing the data for each student is crucial for the success of this research. Second, I think time management would be the second most important thing for this research, as there are so many moving gears and moving parts in this research. It's important to predetermine the time limits that you're going to dedicate for each student so that every EL student gets an efficient and a sufficient amount of time dedicated to these observations so that the data can be analyzed efficiently. Moving forward, I plan to implement theater and performance-based activities into my own classroom, which will allow me to further develop this research criteria. Additionally, I plan to pursue a doctorate, continuing the research after I've become established as a teacher. Lastly, I plan to teach or lecture at the graduate level. I would love to incorporate theater and performance into the elementary classroom as much as I can, and if I could pass this experience that I've had on to other teachers or other pursuing teachers, I think that would be the most valuable way to implement this research that I've come across in the most effective way.